Hi everybody, it's Julie. Let's set this up. My phone is funny. Hello, hello, and welcome. We are going to do this and get the recipient for the challenge in the challenge, the mini challenge in the challenge, the first one for May, and oh, I'm going to be behind. So, yeah, so we'll wait a little bit until we have a few people. And we had 31 people finish their mini challenge in the challenge. And so we'll be doing that. We'll be playing some cards. And we're going to use our Mystery Mayhem little draw pile here to make some embellishments. So that's what I have going on. My husband has gone to take down an antenna at somebody's house. So, so here I am. I wasn't expecting to be able to be live. And yeah, so hopefully other people will show up. Otherwise I'll be talking to myself like usual. Okay, so and if nobody shows up, we won't be playing cards. Okay, so we'll be doing this in a few minutes, and we'll put them right over here. Hi, Kathleen. I'm not alone. Thank you. Yay. So, welcome. And if you are here and you're not familiar with the challenge, each month, I do a challenge for a junk journal. Now, a junk journal can also be a mini album. It can be used for a writing journal, a list journal. You can use it for scrapbooking, all the different things. In May, we have 31 different things that we are to use throughout the course of the month. Hi, Gail. Welcome. And each week I have a mini challenge, and so you have a week to finish the mini challenge. And our first one, you had to use a guest check or something that was the same size as a guest check, some junk mail, so these flowers were from my junk mail, a square, a scrap of paper. Primarily wanted to use the top pieces of a scrapbook paper, but if you didn't have that, you used a lace, some yarn, some words, and some washi. And this is what I came up with. I made a little guest check that has some black yarn here that holds this little tag, but it's also a card. Hi, Pagan Spirit. Welcome. So that was my week number 1. And today I have posted the number 2, and so you'll see it. This is what I made for the number 2. And so again, you'll use all the things and you make your own. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Welcome. Boy, Julie, I wrote your name down a whole lot today. I had Stamp Away Saturday. I had the list for the mini challenge and the challenge. Also, I was letting the people in the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge so that they could pick up their digital kit. So, yeah, and Julie, you were on all those lists. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll make something, and then we'll do the drawing for the recipient of the Spring Digital. And that is the mini challenge in the challenge. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. So what we did for the challenge this month is we have the 31 things. You were to cut them and put them in something, and we draw. And that's the mystery part. We have no idea what we're going to be making. We're going to be making journal space lined. Now the mayhem part is you could go in and get more than one. And what I'm doing is if like this came up and it's journal space lined, so to me that's kind of like a base. So I'm going to come back in and see if I can pick out, we got paper flowers, okay, and maybe something else. Stamping. We haven't had stamping in a while. Okay, so so you all know I am using this is my box. I am using the vintage kit that from this Mimi's So Darn Cute. This is the one that I picked out. And so what do we have? We have journal space lined, stamping, and paper flowers. I think what I'm going to do, just so you know, I'm going to probably use this for my cover. I'm going to see if I can figure out, I'm going to put a spine in it so it's a little bit thicker. And because you do have, this is a good size, it's 12 by 9. So that gives me probably, you know, an inch, almost an inch more, 3/4 of an inch more than what I usually use. So what do you think? I'm gonna use some fabric on the cover, and I'll probably leave the flap so that I can use it in the back. This is going to be a personal journal for me. So anyway, that was my card that I picked from the card kit part of this vintage journal kit. This is the fabric that came with it. This is my other card. So I need to come up with, what is it? Journal space lined. Well, I mean, we can go easy. We'll do a couple, okay? So that could be one. And I have the note paper. Both of these were in the kit. I also have a pink guest check, which I'm not going to use my first mini challenge. Oh, it says we have 10 people here. Who else is here? Say hello. Say hello. So this could also be a journal lined, because I need to make a guest book, a guest one for this. I have this multiplication card that I could use. So all these different things that I can use. Oh, how's this? Okay, so that gives me some fun things to use. Stamping, let's just find a... And the theme is floral. And you'd think I would have 80 million floral stamps. I kind of like that one. Oh, I do like this. I mean, I do have my wooden stamps. It's just, it's hard to get in them when I'm doing this kind of a, this is really different. To do this live where I don't have anything planned and I actually am picking it out. I hope I don't just lose y'all because I am having to think and to find a few things. Trying to go along with my theme, which it's bad. So I thought, hi Bridget, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I told them to say hi and they left. Okay, I'm looking for some I thought I had a daffodil stamp. I have tulips. I have iris. Sunflowers. Can you believe that? Daffodils is my mom. It was my mom's favorite flower, and that's why I picked that card. I'm sorry. I hope you can hear me okay. Well, you know what? I like this Gypsophilia. That's an old Dots rubber stamp right there. And this daisy, I got this at Hobby Lobby last year in their big sale. So, okay, so I am going to make journal space lined with paper flowers, and I lost the stamping paper. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose any. Okay, well, I'll find it. But we had stamping also. Okay, so I'm going to put my stamps aside. And hi, Donna. Welcome. Oh, there it is. Bonnie would have told me. It's underneath your thing right there. Okay, so, well, obviously, you can use papers that are already lined. Okay, for this part, your journal space lined, you can use a file, an index card. It's already lined. You can use a guest check. This is a guest check that I got from Amore Fabriques. I love them because they are on both sides, okay? And I think I'm going to do something a little different because look at this. We're lined on this side. Of course, you know, I almost always take this off and use it somewhere else. Okay, check this out. We can have double lined space and a pocket. Okay, let's come up and go down. Okay, so remember, I have not gotten to think any of this through. not gotten to think any of this through. And I've never done this part. I don't think I've done this before. Okay, but you do know that when you have something and it is decorated on the top, say like this bird, okay, you can take it and turn it up and it makes a beautiful pocket and you still have the print on the back. You can do that also with large paper. I don't have one here, but like the copy paper that has the decoration on the top and everything else, as long as your other stuff isn't going to be upside down. If it doesn't bother you to be upside down. I get bothered by upside down stuff and things that are sideways. Drives me crazy. Okay, so we're going to want some glue. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. So, if you finished your Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal by the deadline and you posted it in the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal group, the party is open. The party group is open. You can go there and the link is in the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal group. And I made, I think, a beautiful digital kit. Yes, I have not done the February yet. And I skipped because I had already made this. This was the digital kit that my mom and I were making to go with the vintage, these vintage kits. It was going to be a really big deal. We were actually going to make the journals. And so I went ahead and since I already had that ready, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I think there's 20. I think there's 20 files in that kit, 15 to 20 files. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I would use it with other things. I just couldn't do any more. I'm sorry. I couldn't, you know, my mom was painting. She was going to paint us other flowers to go with what I had from my my antique stash. And, you know, obviously that didn't happen. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Okay, so we took this pink guest check, took the bottom off of it, took it because it is lined on both sides. I've made a pocket on the front. We can still write here, and then we've also got this. Now, since we have, okay, it probably doesn't bother other people. This bothers me. Okay, upside down words, not supposed to happen in Julie's world. So, if you've already seen today's video, then you know that I pulled washi, homemade washi out of the thing, and of course it's not there, so it must be in the big part. So I think I'm going to use a piece of my homemade washi. So this is my material homemade washi. I have my Seize the Day, and I have this, and then I have this little one that might work, might not work. Oh, that's not supposed to be in here. That got put in the wrong box. Okay. So what we can do is we could take the Seize the Day and put that right up there. I think we'll go this way. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, my next, I have a video coming out. I'm going to show you how I take care of that sideways paper problem. I can't do it. I mean, I've done a couple journals that I just needed to get done, and they needed a couple more papers, and I did like book papers sideways. It drove me crazy. I'm like, why did you even do that? You don't even... Okay, so I'm trying to think. Should I put it to the right or to the left? I think we'll put it to the left. Okay, and you can still see it through that, but that's okay. It's not as in my face as it was before. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. This was the washi tape that I made with the ATG gun, and this would work better if you were putting it down right away, but I wasn't. I was, you know, I was just making the washi tape. I wasn't ready to use it. So I think we'll come, ooh, we could go to the, check it out. We can put it up here on the top and take care of okay. Yeah, we can, because my, okay, so just put it on. Now we've got our cute little tab. Hi, Melanie. Your invitation, I saw you. Your invitation is in the group. Now, I do want to, you know, there's some things you guys don't need to, I mean, Julie does everything over the top. You don't have to decorate. I mean, we still want your things to be in your style. And, you know, if it's getting close to the deadline, just finish it. Just, even if it's not finished as you would be finished, just finish it. Get it in there by the deadline. Get it put in so that you can come to the party. Okay, so this, I'm doing my journal space lined. Okay, I've got my journal space lined. I have to do some stamping. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna use this Gypsophilia on this side in the yellow. Gotta find a yellow. Now, remember, you guys, this is by the Cedar. This is Mystery Mayhem. Okay, real time. I did not have anything ready for this, so please bear with me. This is not our normal. This is May Mystery Mayhem. for the Junk Journal Challenge. Okay, I found, this is an old, close to my heart. I hope it works. Okay, I was going to say, I just had some papers out for the puppy stuff. So the stamp that we'll be giving away this week is puppies. It's a dog stamp. Hi, Mel. Oh, hi. I said Melanie. Okay. I'll catch everybody after the live video and let you into that group. So, and if you are waiting on the February one, I still have to make that digital kit. As soon as I get the digital kit made, then I will open up that group, and Kara and I will set the date for this spring Stash Buster. We haven't set the date for the party yet, but you know, Saturday is my mom's service. I have family coming in from out of town, so I can tell you that it will not be until next week. Probably. Okay, so just for some background, we're going to go ahead and, this is really light. It's pretty. Okay, but being so light, you can still journal on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. This is called masking. This is another thing that you might want to do when you're stamping. And what I've done is I'm still stamping, but I'm not going to get it on that pocket. Okay, so there's my stamping for that side. Pulled out some other. I really like this, but I don't want to take away from that. I don't want to take away from that. I don't want to take away. So is everybody having a good weekend? And has anybody gotten to download that kit yet? It's pansies. That's all it is. It's pansies. There's one yellow. I mean, that's what's kind of odd, is there's one yellow butterfly page. And so what you've got is my part of the kit, which was the antique die cuts and Easter dyed paper and bubble paper, where I blew bubbles with dyed bubbles and blew it and made this awesome background paper. Let's try it and see if maybe the sunflower yellow, and we'll just check and make sure that it might be too bright. This is another dots or close to my heart pad. It's, you know, they work. Oh, that'll work. Oh, I like that. Isn't that's a nice, so that is from here. I think I bought this like from somebody's D-stash. Oh, ink. It's like my printer is perfect, and I just learned I was gonna get myself a new printer, and then and my excuse was that I wanted borderless printing. Well, I accidentally found out that my printer does borderless printing, so now I don't need a computer. Or not printer, a computer, but a printer. But, you know, I want the ink program because I use so much ink. I haven't printed the digital. I printed some pieces of it. It's cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and restamp. I might want to use that. I know I have several people that are new to my channel, and if you're watching this and you're new, one of the things that I try and use everything. Okay, I like it. So this side, it gives you a place to write, but it's got a pocket. So we'll end up probably putting a tag or something in there. So this is my lined journaling space. The one other thing that we needed to add was what? Paper flowers. So you all have seen my paper flowers. I call them fluffy flowers. I've been making these for a very long time. And I use this punch that is an EK Success punch that I bought it at Target several years ago. And then I punch out. Oh no, I just knocked over. I punch out book paper. Okay, let's put some things away real quick. Okay. Let's see. I cleaned this out, so hopefully I'll be able to get glue out of it without pouring a whole pile. I use Aleene's tacky glue for this. I put a big glob of it, not a big glob, but a glob of it up in the corner. You see, it's not big, but I put a glob of it up there in the corner. And then right now I've been using a paintbrush. Wow, Gail, that is a great price. That is a great price. 25 cents a color copy is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So on the kits that I've done, so did I release it yet? Does anybody know, did I release the junk journal, just junk journal kit? Guys, my brain is, it is in so many directions. Anyway, that one, well, all of them, I print the ephemera pages out in cardstock usually, and I'll print the pages on copy paper. For my printed digital kits, which will be coming back next week, unless I get them finished. My next one to come out is going to be the Antique Bathing Beauties kit, will be the next digital kit that'll come out printed. And there's just stuff I have to do. I'm making the guest book for my mom's service. I am going to do one of the eulogies, so I have to write that this week. I have been a florist for over 40 years. No lie, I did my first wedding when I was 15. So my friend and I are doing the table arrangements. They're not super fancy or anything, but we are doing those. So I have a lot to do. Oh, and I do the I do the picture boards. That's been my job. So I'm a little busy this week. So I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. And those that stand in as mothers, thank you. Yeah, I got flowers yesterday, but it was because it was the anniversary of the day that my husband and I decided to get married. Neither one of us asked the other one. We decided to get married on 5/10/10, and so he brought me flowers, and it was so cool that he remembered. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I do have a posse. I have a posse, and I have new people are just coming out of the woodwork. It's kind of funny. We have at my mom and dad's church, they have a bereavement committee, and these wonderful ladies put together a meal for after the funeral, and my mom was a member of this committee. Well, my dad misunderstood, and he thought that there's a big thing going on the next day, and he thought that they had said that they were so busy with that they weren't going to be able to do it. And so I was actually kind of shocked, but you know, I was like, and I didn't question my dad. I kind of was like, really? I was shocked. Well, it ends up he misunderstood. Yes, they do have this big event. No, that they are still very much doing stuff. Well, in the meantime, somebody suggested that my mom would have liked a potluck. So, we're having a potluck. And that has been amazing, the people coming forward for that. It's like, I'm just adding a little color. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but just barely any color, but a little. Okay, so now we have our paper flowers, fluffy flowers with their little gold thing. It'll match because I've been doing this throughout. And I did some stamping. We did it here and on the other side. And, oh, that's my extra. Stamping, paper flowers, journal space. Did I have another? Journal space, paper flowers, stamping. Okay, so there we go. We have a journal card. Okay, with a pocket. And we made it with using our thing. So I'm going to take this out because I've made my journal space aligned and put it over here. But I'm going to put these back in because they are, you know, what I can use on it is how I'm playing it. Everyone can do it different. You can make one journal space line, one thing of handmade washi, one thing that's got a postage stamp. You can do that, or you can mix them together. However you want to do it. It has been really fun. Somebody took these and put them on popsicle sticks, and they're going to use them, and they have a little cup, and they're taking the popsicle sticks out, and they'll be able to keep doing that. And I know that the Art Bar with Danina, they do something like that where they pull the sticks out that have the things on them. And this is something I've done before. I had it back when I used to scrapbook and I did dots, and I would teach it sometimes at my card making classes. You know, there's sometimes when you're really busy and oh my gosh, all of a sudden you've got a few moments and you get to sit down and make something and you're blank. Something like this is really helpful if you're a person that can do challenging things like that. and like it, if it's not stressful. So there we go. We've got that done. So let's do another one. Was that you, Donna? Thank you, Melanie. Those are fluffy flowers. And Kelly cuts them too and uses them. Okay, what do we got? Pair of pockets. Pair of pockets. Okay, so this is one I did have a little bit of an idea. Just a little bit, okay? Because my card is a Get Well card. Now this came from that vintage Mimi's So Darn Cute junk journal kit. And it has this right here. And I knew I was going to want to cover that. So, oh, it was your sister. Well, it was awesome. I did notice it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to use this because I know this card is going in my journal. Just like this. Just like a paper. But I want to cover this. Okay, I'll eventually cover this as well. But I'm going to want to cover this. So we don't need my stamping block. Oh, I did forget. Remember I digress. We're going back. We're going back. We're going back. Okay, so this is a piece of cardboard, the inside of cardboard, and it is lined. So if you want to make a lined journaling card, this is something that you can do. But I want a handle on it. Why didn't I put a handle on it? I don't see my tape. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna need black. Black lives up here now. It got moved. I'm going to be moving my whole craft room. Pretty much the whole thing. Starting next week. It is overdone. I've got too much stuff in here, and so I'm going to do that. So you can take this and then just push it down, pick it up, and you get just those faint, awesome lines. Okay? And yes, that right there could count as your journaling, your journal line space. Okay? I'll probably add other stuff to this, but you can come in here. It's light enough that you can go ahead and write, and you've got those lines to help you. Okay, you're buffering. I'm not. I'm not. Let me check up here. Yeah, I have no interference. Kelly, I'm not buffering. So, okay, so there's another line. Just, I had this out so that I could show you, that. And of course, I would probably, put this right in the glue. Do you see that? Shame. Oh, Julianne. Yeah. It's raining. Oh my gosh, it's raining. I'm so glad I waited. We had I'm a member of our local community emergency response team, and we had a grid search exercise where we went searching for these people. It was a drill that they had found a Jeep on the side of the road, and so in our grid search we went looking for them. And so and it was beautiful and sunny and 70 degrees. It was perfect. Thank you, Kelly. I'm going to just put this right over the top of it. Yeah, Donna, I am on a CERT team. We are, where we live, we're in a very, very organized CERT team. Yeah, and my husband is in charge of our little town area. And so that is something that we volunteer for. So anyway, I wanted to make sure I showed you that. So we're going to make a pair of pockets is our next thing. And then, okay, the lined, you could also line on your note paper. Oh, that's awesome, Donna. Awesome. Where are you located? Where are you located? Okay, I don't need to take, I do need to take that off, but I don't need to take it off while you're all waiting for me. Okay, so double pockets. This is as far as I thought. Just I knew I wanted to put pockets to cover this up. Oh, I think that's too big, but that could be... what goes in it. These were, each kit has different ones, but these are vintage postcards. Southwest Missouri, awesome. Awesome. Well, we live on the San Andreas Fault is like 5 miles or something, 10 miles that way. So, that, well, in Missouri, actually you have more earthquakes, recorded earthquakes, than we have in California. Yours are just not as catastrophic. Okay, so I'm going to have to get into my paper that I picked out for this journal. So I went, these were not part of the kit. I went into my stash and I picked out this Morning Glory paper, this green paper. I like the Morning Glory paper. Coloring book paper. Ooh, I like these. Okay, so Morning Glory and these maybe. Oh, good. Welcome back, Kelly. Oh, and you know what else I do? I also am using the spring, this in my kit. She would be really cute as a pocket. I really like the Morning Glories. Yeah, sometimes it's me because my, you know, somebody will call or text me and that'll make it go. And sometimes even an order from my Etsy shop will make me disappear. Okay, how big is this? Measuring the card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit. So if we actually measure and we go 2 7/8 on each pocket, that'll be less than 6. I'm kind of going to make them, they'll be skinny. So this is one way of making 2 pockets. Just taking each minute that ooh, look at this. It says each minute that passes brings fond thoughts. I like that. I like that. Who'd have thought? I wasn't planning to keep that. It's kind of funny how things happen like that, isn't it? If you're my friend on Instagram, I'm Dear Julie Julie on Instagram also. It's my personal and whatever. But the other day when I was unloading the truck after I got home from my dad's, I pulled a tote out, went out to the car, came back, and there was a little tiny cardinal sitting on the next tote. This little tiny cardinal in a bag. they say that cardinals are a visitor from heaven. It was my worst day that I've had since we lost my mom. It was just a bad day. Missing her, missing the fact that, I could have just gotten in my car and in 2.5 hours I would be at either my mom's or my daughter's. And last weekend my daughter moved to Arizona, and they're now closer to 7 hours from my house. And I was just having a day. But I guess that happens, right? Wow, these are short. Usually the big head ones are really long. Okay, so I'm doing the pair of pockets. I am going to leave those words because I think it's kind of cool that those words are there. I'm going to also use my 1-inch circle punch. So how many people in here actually have made or finished the mini challenge in the challenge? Number 1 for the May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. Let me know in the comments if you're here. Cindy Andrews. Donna Fellows. Cindy, do you go by another name? Make sure I have you. Yes, there you are. You're here. Okay, no problem. Okay, I got you, Cindy. I did get you. Hi, Julie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these in and while they're gluing, we will go ahead and do that. And this time it's going to be for a spring digital. Okay, so here I'm doing my double pocket, and we're going to keep each minute that passes brings fond thoughts. Yeah, but if I'm on airplane mode, I can't be live. Because I can't connect to the internet unless there's some way to do that. I don't. I did turn off notifications in many of my other apps because I was having other things show up, like Dollar General telling me, that I get to use my coupon today or something. And okay, so we've gone ahead. We've just made 2 pockets here. Pair of pockets. Yay! So technically the pair of pockets right there, they could be done. Okay? You can continue and add more stuff if you want to. I am going to add this when we get back. I'm going to add this, but I want to distress it a little bit. I really like those. Do you guys like that? Those little pockets? I think they turned out pretty fun. There we go. Okay, here we go. We had 31. 31. That is awesome. 31 people finished the mini challenge in the challenge. If you're still here, and even if you're watching this later, the mini challenges can be made for a separate project. They don't have to fit into your journal. That way, I know some people finish their journals in the first week of the thing, and then we're still making more of these. They can be for the mini challenge is totally separate. It can be something for your journal, or even for a part of it. Like I made this, and this will probably go in here, but this doesn't match. It's just that I had this beautiful junk mail that I really wanted to use. So that is the thing about that. The other thing is you can do the mini challenges, and even if you don't get to finish or you don't get to do your big journal, okay? So, and then number 2, I showed it to you already. It was that, well, that was, the thing about it is I pull out the 5 things or 6 or 8 things, and then you make whatever you want using all those items, okay? Ah, so Donna and Kelly are the sisters. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so now the thing is I just did the Stamp Away Saturday video. So I have 49 tickets in here. So anything over 31 will redraw. Oh, that's okay, Kelly. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and draw. And like I said, we had 31 people finish. I think we had 49 Stamp Away set. Yeah, 47 Stamp Away set. As a matter of fact, I think we can take the paperclip one out, because that's the 8, 48, and 49 are on the paperclip. Let's take that out. But we had, what did we have? Stash Buster, 44, 48 people that I have written down that finished the Spring Stash Buster, which is awesome. Now, January, we had 67 finished. That was the Junk Journal Challenge, Just Junk Journal Challenge. And we will have both of those coming back, the Just Junk Journal, and I believe we're doing a Summer Stash Buster. It was so popular, and people got, I mean, we had somebody do 6, somebody do 8 journals during the month. That was awesome. So I hope you guys are learning. No. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick real quick. Number 32, we don't have a 32. Number 45, we don't have. Do this as fast as I can. 38. It's funny that you get all these. Number two, Roxana Stevens Anderson. Roxana Stevens Anderson, you are the winner. Congratulations. I said the W word again, so we might lose. That's what happens if you say anything along those lines on a live video. You might go away. So Roxana, you'll get an invitation in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group, inviting you to the group where you get to go and pick up your Spring Digital. The only way that you can get this is to WIN it in a Dear Julie video. So now that we've done that, I think we should pull out the cards. Okay, so you guys see the cards. You know what that means. You want to pick a number or letter, ace through king. Ace through king. And we're going to, this will be the, you know what? We can have more than one person that has the same number. Okay, and what I do is, after I've shuffled them for a while and talked, I will pick the 8th card and turn it over, and that will be the number that will be selected, that the recipients will get this. Okay, So we're still looking. We need some more numbers in here. Congratulations. Oh, Lynn, I'm sorry. You know what? I feel really bad because I went on my thing and Tsunami Rose was live, so I wasn't going live, and then I went back on and it said she was done, and then when I came in and I set it up for in 15 minutes so that I would make sure I had enough time before my husband got back home, and when I came back on she was live, and I feel really bad. But I didn't do it an hour ahead of time, and that might be why you didn't get notified. I'm really sorry. Okay, so we'll do some more of this. So this is the vintage card that was in the vintage Mimi So Darn Cute kits. There's still some left. There's still like the one with the little dog with the butterfly on his nose, and the two children on the carousel horse is still in there. Hi Bird's Nest Books by Leanne. You'll want to go ahead and pick a number or letter between ace and king. Ace and king. So ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. This is what, it's a digital kit, okay, or a digital page. And, okay, very good. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 5. I know in the very beginning we had some number 5s. Ooh, gotta get these out of the way to be able to get there. Let's see. Gotta pull it back up. So congratulations, number 5s. We had Donna and Jana. So Donna and Jana, whoop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna, this one's gonna get picked too in just a minute. So, okay, and you will get an invitation. And if you already have this one, I do have the winter one, and then I have what we're calling the new one. It's not done yet, but hopefully this week I'll put something together and have that. And okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this one. And if anybody had number 8, wrong, I'm on the wrong thing here. Okay, so nobody had that. Do we have any aces? Aces. Redhead Lassie. Oh my gosh, Redheaded Lassie, we haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Congratulations. Are you all in the Dear Julie Julie? Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie? Are you all in that group? And what is your name on Facebook? Spring Digital. One page. Okay. Any other aces? That's the only one I see. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. And congrats. Oh, that's for this. Boy, you guys, my brain. Okay, so we'll go ahead and work on this a little bit more. And Redheaded Lassie, are you in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie? Are you in that group? in that Facebook group. I love this digital, and this one's really neat with the pussy willows in it. And then this, I think, is going to be really fun to just cut these things out. You know? Cut the spoon out. I put this in here because of the 4-leaf clover, actually. Okay, so you'll want to join the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. That's where your invitation will be. And the link is in the comments below. I did put the links down below. So it just says Julie's Facebook group here, and you can click on that and it'll take you there. So I'm going to put these aside. We'll do this again in a few minutes, and you'll get your invitation either later today or tomorrow. I might, depending on how long it takes my husband to get the antenna down, that he went to help somebody take an antenna off their house. And my husband and I are ham radio operators as well. So most people, their farm has chickens and stuff like that. Ours has antennas. I think we have 13 or some crazy amount like that. And they're way up in the sky. Okay, so I know you guys are probably shocked. I don't distress stuff a lot, but there's been a couple of things in this that just didn't go. So, yes, it would. You're right. That digital worked perfect with the Mimi kits. So, and the pansy digital, Lynn, that you got in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie, that was the beginning pages of the digital kit that we were making to go with the that thing. The so darn cute Victorian Mimi kits. Okay, so I've added a little pocket here, so we actually have 3 pockets on the Pair of Pockets page, but I don't like to leave things out, and that would have gotten left out here. So what do we have over here? There was a slide and the word dream. Okay, so this is what I call build a pocket. I'm literally going to add this onto that little guest receipt. I do this all the time, but I call this build a pocket. Okay, so I've put a little bit of the glue here and then some on the side. So this is just going to help hold things in this little pocket. So there's that. And then I have this little slide. This came out of that that little package of paper that I used. I showed it when I was making today's challenge thing. So this was in that. So this is one of the awesome playing cards that was gifted to me. I have quite the collection of the 8 of Hearts. This is going to be my own journal. And it's things that remind me of my mom. And she always had, we had the macrame thing. She had plants everywhere. I love this card. So it will eventually be going in this journal somewhere, but that's too big for there. But you know what we have? We have this. Oh, I don't want to block those words. and I'm not gonna make the tags that go in here yet. Anyway, this is gonna go in that. We'll put it down in the. Okay, so we have our pair of pockets, but we actually have 3, and I have taken care of covering up the words that were inside this card. Okay, so pair of pockets. And I'm not going to decorate them any more than that. Okay, my other thing that I kind of showed you, I think, in the video earlier today was using the little playing card. I had made the little playing card, and it might go like here with that other card piece here, and that could also be considered a pair of pockets, because this would be a pocket and that is going to be a pocket that's going to go behind it. So, and that might be like the perfect place to put that and have it done, right? I just have to find it. I have my little box here. It's usually I separate my finished stuff from my not finished stuff. That also would be, oh, that's that one I wanted to make a flip though, right? Oh, it wouldn't be down that far, right? You guys see, this is the book page that I have, and it's got fair daffodils we weep to see, you haste away so soon, and yet the early rising sun has not attained his noon. Stay, stay until the hastening day has run. But to the even song, and having prayed together, we go with you along. Herrick. Daffodils were my mom's favorite flowers, so that's why I picked this one. And it's got a squirrel. But this is in that vintage kit. You get a page from one of those little Hallmark books, vintage Hallmark books. So that was no help. So then we have to take the big part out. There it is. Okay. So, oh, that's right. Well, I'll staple it. I can staple it. Maybe. Stapler's under the jewelry pliers. Okay, so just going to go ahead and staple this. The playing card, it's usually better to staple it or sew it. Then you know it's on there. It's not going anywhere. Because of the glossiness. I mean, you could sand it down, but I'm not going to take that time. So here I'm going to do another pair of pockets. Totally different type. I am going to go with my fabric tack, and the reason is because it's going to be a little more gloppy, and it's going to go better over those staples. Anybody else, you know, just like forget words right mid-sentence? Doing a lot of that lately. Okay. So I've told you that, basically I told you what June and July are going to be. I just don't know which one is which. So we'll be revisiting the Just Junk Journal challenge in either June or July, and we will have the summer Stash Buster challenge. Now remember, they will be similar, but they'll be different. Okay, similar but different. But I know both of those were very popular. The Junk Journal one for people to be able to make things that can't get out, are not, you know, not able to spend the extra money. Lots of reasons that was. Okay, so we've got 2 of the pair of pockets. You know, nowhere does it say you only can make 1, but this gives you 2 ideas. You have this one here, pair of pockets, and you have this one here, a pair of pockets. Okay? Yay! And I used my little playing card. That was in my stash. Okay, so these. So should we pick one more? Wow, we're all crooked and funny. What's up with that? My phone must be... No, phone's fine. Maybe my... Huh. I have asked my husband when he's feeling better to make me a new thingy. But that's also part of the moving my craft room. So that, you guys, I have no space. This is how much space I have to work right now because I have so much stuff around me. So we are going to make a book page pocket. You may have seen this before. There's several ways to do it. We'll start with my favorite and very easy. You fold it in. I think I want to go with the number. Yeah, I'll get the number. Okay. And you fold it in. Okay. Fold it in, fold it in. Then you can use regular. Fold it down. And then fold it across. And then hold it down so it dries. Oh, I have a whole room. And I have the biggest bedroom in the house. Well, actually, it's not. The master bedroom is actually bigger. But this one has the full closet. And that's actually why I chose it. It's also the brightest room. But it's full. And it's a mess. So this is the pocket. Okay, so basically it could be at that. You can, but we do want to embellish it. Okay, we do want to embellish our book paper pocket. But just to give you, well, I gotta save these. The pictures are going in my Asian kits. Asian influence kits. This is actually Marco Polo here. Okay. Okay. So another pocket would be obviously to be able to do just like this. I had the Little Women in here. I don't know what happened to it. That's what I used. For the other kits. Oh well, I'm going to cover it anyway. I'm definitely covering this. I don't like the words. course, we'll maybe we'll take out a couple more and okay, are we going to be within our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, our size. Okay, so there. Oh, getting moved around a lot. Okay, so we have our awesome washi. But I want to do, yeah, we'll use that. Okay, so this is our material washi. And I made that in the video that went up earlier today. In the it was just the regular video. It wasn't the challenge in the challenge, right? Okay. Come down towards the bottom, towards the middle. Naturally, I think of something that I should use in here. Okay, I have this this little thing. It just has things for me to use. And in one of the drawers of my mom's stuff, there were some of these gold seals. And I have been using, and they look old. I have been using gold throughout this journal that I'm making. So I'm going to put this so that it's part of the collage. Just put that under. Isn't that funny? 480 square feet and you can't find a thing. I can totally relate. Now, one of the things I've noticed is if I go through the words like that, it tends to distract from reading the words a little bit, sort of. I hope. Okay, what else do we have over here? Oh my gosh, look at what we have. That's from my last journal. But we'll just cut that. To not get me shorter. Okay, so to decorate this, I didn't go mayhem on this one. I just went mystery. So mystery is just picking your thing. Mystery mayhem is when you add in the element of surprise along with the variety of other items. That's when you get the mayhem, I think. Okay, so we have Life is Beautiful. I am putting quotes in this journal, so it's like, okay, what else do I have hanging around? Hanging around the messy desk. What do I have? Oh, look at. I like it. So this has been fussy ripped, and I would count fussy ripping as fussy cutting. So oh, Jana, didn't you just redo your room? Right now I have a line of stuff all down the hall that I'm using. The guest room bed is covered with the next fairy kit, a roses kit, and then some other stuff. Bye, Kathleen. Bye-bye. We'll see you again. And then all of the truck is still basically in the grand room. The containers that I brought from my, I'm putting that away. It's like I don't want to just put the totes away. I'm putting it away into my stash and stuff. So the one thing I'm not liking here is that this is hard to open. So I'm going to rip the hole like that. Okay. So there's that pocket. Okay, so we have the pocket, and it can be cut a little bit along the side because the glue comes all the way in. You can see the little line of glue. So you can come in and cut it. But there's a pocket. It can be just kept like this and used as a floating pocket, or we can go ahead and put it in. Do I have any? I have this page of flinch cards that I've been slowly using. My mom's favorite number was 14. I don't know why. Isn't that a bummer when you don't ask the questions? So my mom had in her stash of books, I was looking for a watercoloring book because I want to reteach myself how to watercolor. So when I was staying there that week, I found the watercoloring book. And while I was looking for it, oh man. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. So one of those grandmother, tell us your story things. And so I took it, and I have already started filling it out because it's like there's stories that I've heard, but I really don't know the specifics. And I was like, I want that to be able to go a little further. So I'm going to add, this is a digital kit that is available in my Dear Julie Etsy shop. And you get the numbers 1 through 31. So it works really well if you're doing like December daily or, November thankfulness, 30 days of thankfulness or whatever. You've got all the numbers. This is regular size. This is, I printed at 3.5 by 5, and I printed all 4 files on one sheet. So it makes a great little ephemera piece that you can use. Okay, so there. Feel much better about that. Feel like it's finished. Oh yeah, then I have 2 closets and the she shed that have the Etsy stuff in it. It's pretty crazy, but I love it. I love it. So there is my book paper pocket. This is my favorite kind of book paper pocket. Again, I would just rip it. I have this adorable thing that came from Lindsay's and Orr's shop. You'll see I will be using this off and on for the next few weeks because I need it to go away. Okay, so I'm going to rip that there. And this is my paper washi that I made out of, and so yay, Kelly's getting ready to open her Etsy shop. Okay. This is always fun. You know, when you can't get the thing to start. There it goes. It's coming. There we go. Poor golden bells, poor little weeping golden bells. Of course, these are, oh my gosh, look at these. They look like pink daffodils. They're Canterbury bells, but look at them. They look like daffodils, but pink. I love it. So I think that'll be awesome. Okay. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do one more drawing. Oh, I said it. I hope it didn't hear me. As soon as we get this on here. So I hope I gave you some ideas. I am going to do a video on how to put your, if you're doing a slideshow of pictures, how to put that in the group. And so that is coming. And so there's my book paper pockets. Okay, so that gives you that idea. So let's go ahead. Everybody, the cards are out. Pick a letter, number, ace through king. Okay, so you want to pick ace through king. Let's turn that one right side. And that one. And good luck. Okay, so you want to pick a number. Everybody that's watching, pick a number. And we will be giving the invitation to get into the group to be able to download this and have it as your own. And you are able to use it however you want to use it. Hi, Country Girls Scrapping. Welcome. My husband just got home, you guys, so we're going to do this, and I'm going to go hang out with him because I've got to do that. I miss him. Okay, so here we go. Everybody, we need some more in there. There's 18 watching. You've been lurking. Are you new to the channel, Country Girls Scrapping? Just so everybody knows, I will be, I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do it, but I need to do some scrapbooking. And so I'm thinking, because I've got some older stuff that needs to be scrapped, and so I'm thinking Throwback Thursday, and I'll be doing scrapbook layouts. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the way this works is everyone picks a number or a letter, and I go ahead and flip down the cards. The 8th card will be the number or letter. There can be more than one that gets the invitation. So give you just a couple more minutes. Hi, if you're out there, you'll want to give an ace through king letter or number. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Queen. No queen. And then what we do is we just keep picking from this pile until somebody has the number. Donna. Donna, congratulations. So you're going to get a second one because you're already getting your invitation to spring. So now you'll get your invitation to winter. Looks like you're building your stash. Okay, let's go ahead and do another one. Number 3. It's okay. You can win more than once. I said win. Uh-oh. Hopefully they didn't hear. Okay. Okay. 9. None. 8. Red-headed lassie. You're going to get winter. And king. Country girl scrapping. Congratulations. You're going to get spring. So the way this works is I will give you, there will be an invitation in the Dear Julie Scrap All About It. No, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. If you are not a member, the link is down below and you'll want to go there and join, and we'll get you your invitation. You go to that group and your digital is waiting there for you. So I do that now instead of the email thing because they got sent to people's spam and their trash, and sometimes I put the wrong letter or something, and I wrote it, and this just works much better, and I have it already set up. So Jana, I did just finish the Stamp Away Saturday giveaway video, and it will be up later today. So yes, I got caught up. This one will run through Wednesday, and that will give me time to do the video so that it'll play next Saturday. And because I obviously will not be making a video next Saturday, as it's my mom's celebration of life. So thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Watch for your invitations. If you finished the Spring Stash Buster Challenge, your name is on this paper. I also invited you to the group where the party will be. I should tell you. Okay, so if you do one of the challenges, we're doing May right now. May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. That's what we were working on, was embellishments that go along with this challenge. If you do the challenge, finish it, post it in the group, you get an invitation to a virtual party. Virtual party includes a digital kit that is my gift to you for finishing. And yeah, that's all. You just have to make your journal, finish it, post it where it's supposed to go, post it on your social media, and you get a digital kit. And the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge, you guys got a beautiful kit of pansies, and that group is open and ready for you. And yes, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Thank you, Jana. The one time you would have said 9. Okay, so everybody, thank you all so much, and I'll see you early next week. Maybe tomorrow, but early next week. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Bye. Happy Mother's Day.